just like everyone, I look back over the last 12 months and I think, you know what, I wish this had gone differently in my life, or I've set some goals that I haven't achieved. And in today's video, I'm gonna share some of those biggest mistakes that I think I've made in the last 12 months, just so I'm authentic and open and transparent with everybody. Okay, so my first one, you've heard me mention this before, but I did set a fitness goal for many years of my life. I was able to keep what I consider to be, for me, my ideal body weight. And I set a goal to lose 10 pounds. And not only did I not lose 10 pounds, but candidly, I gained 10 pounds. So I need to double down on that. You know, I have four main areas in my life that I try to divide my time into, and my career fits into that as well. So work is not one of those four categories, but you'll see how work blends in. So high level, and I want to spend about 25% of my time in each of these four categories. And I look at my calendar at the end of the year and I say, you know, how did I do? How did I do in these? So number one is relationships, time with my friends, time with my family, just being there for my friends and family, and just having fun with my friends and family. So number one is relationships. Number two is I love to learn. You know, that's just who I am. That's my hobby. That's just how I'm wired. And some of you are kindred spirits, and others of you are thinking, that sounds a little weird. Why are you so into learning? And I don't know why. It's just I like constantly striving to be the best version of myself that I can be. So one is relationships, two is learning, three is sharing what I've learned, teaching. You know, a lot of what I do as a financial advisor is teaching. And this YouTube channel falls under teaching. And then the fourth category, and this is my fitness. So we just talked about fitness. I didn't do as well as I had hoped on the fitness side. And so I need to invest. I need to invest both time and money, and I'm doubling down on my fitness next year. I'm hiring a life coach, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm better at that. Number two, you know, this is my first time on social media, doing YouTube. I didn't jump on the Facebook wagon when it came out. I just used LinkedIn as a professional networking. So putting myself out there on YouTube, this is the first time, and I'm 59 years old, that I've done that. And you know what, it's been a heck of a 9 months, and thank you all for watching. I have fallen into, you know, my spirits are lifted when I have a video that does well. By the way, on that, if you enjoy my videos, I don't often ask for a like, but give me a like. But you can see one of the things I struggled with in 2023 is, you know, being in the public light outside of just my clients more, and allowing some of my mood to be impacted by, you know, how did this latest video do? How did this video do? You know, are people watching my videos? And frankly, I think that's an unhealthy development for me. I think my goal should just be to share the best advice that I can with all of you. And some of these messages are going to resonate with a wider audience, some are not. But you know, the way I look at it is, if my videos help just one person, then I'm glad I did it. And I need to go back to that spirit. I've got one video that's about to hit 1 million views, and you know what? That feels really good when that happens, but it's not going to happen with all my videos. And so when I think I've done a video that, you know, should reach a wide audience and it doesn't, I need to be okay with that. I need to not look at those statistics as much, and I need to not be bummed when a video I think is going to do really well maybe doesn't do so well. And you know, it works the other way. Sometimes I do a video that I think, you know, that wasn't my best work. I could have explained that better. And then surprisingly, it ends up getting 250,000 views, 500,000 views. There's one of my videos, truth be told, it's 8 things to stop doing as you approach 60 to enjoy the journey more. And that was a piece that I thought I could have done a better job on, but it's got 500,000 plus views. So thank you for all of you that watched that video. But that's learning number two for me, is just to decouple, go back to old Azul before he had a YouTube channel, and don't worry about what the views are. The views are what the views are. My goal here is to share some learnings that really to open up the tent, if you will, of a fee-only financial advisor, and some of the things that we share with our clients that many of you have never worked with a financial advisor. I do suggest that you consider working with a fee-only financial advisor. Just Google the term, fee-only financial advisor. You want somebody that's a fiduciary to you 100% of the time. Most people are surprised, fewer than 10% of all financial advisors in the United States are fiduciaries 100% of the time to their clients. So anyways, enough said on that. Getting back to my mistakes, I talked about that 25% of my time with relationships, 25% of my time learning, 25% of my time teaching, giving back, creating, and then 25% of my time on my fitness. I talked about that. And I want to, at the end of every week, at the end of every month, in my calendar, I use Apple calendars. In my calendar, I color code these things different colors. And I want to do a better job in real time of looking back and saying, how did I do? How am I doing? And do I need to make some tweaks along the way so I don't find myself like I did this year, looking back at the end of the year and saying, you know what, Azul, you didn't spend enough time on fitness. And candidly, I wanted to spend more time with the people in my family, in my life, my friends. So I need to get back to that. So real time, I want to start doing that. And then, you know, what's my goal for next year? I think one of my goals for next year is there's a author by the name of, I believe it's either Mark Manson or Derek Sivers that has a book called Hell Yes or No, which really talks about when new things come onto your plate, when new opportunities come up, when somebody invites you to a Super Bowl party, somebody invites you to some social. You know what, you're either super excited about and thinking, hell yes, this is gonna be a lot of fun, I'm really glad I've been invited. But if it's not something that you're super excited about, being comfortable saying, you know what, no, thank you for the invite, but unfortunately I can't go. So being more comfortable saying no to different opportunities, and that's both in my personal life as well as in my professional life, being comfortable saying no to more things here. And then giving myself permission to slow down. I tend to love going 100 miles an hour. I kind of thrive on that. Momentum begets momentum. And I need to give myself permission to relax more and just slow down. So those are the main mistakes. I think I listed 3 or 4 from last year. I also talked about 8 things to stop doing as you approach 60 to enjoy life more. You can see that video here. I think it's a great part 2 to this video. I'll see you in there. Thanks for watching this video. Bye-bye.